Hey, how you doing today? I am Takima Coleman. In today's video, we're going to talk about let your light shine before man. So I want to just show you what God just revealed to me in the book of Matthew, chapter 5. So I want you to turn to the book of Matthew, chapter 5, and we're going to read starting at verse 3. Okay, now this is Jesus speaking to the crowd. Okay, it's a blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are those who mourn, for they will be comforted. Blessed are the meek, for they will inherit the earth. Blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness, for they will be filled. Blessed are the merciful, for they will be shown mercy. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they will see God. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they will be called sons of God. Blessed are those who are persecuted because of righteousness, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Verse 11. Blessed are you when people insult you, persecute you, and falsely say all kinds of evil against you because of me. Rejoice and be glad, because great is your reward in heaven. For in the same way they persecuted the prophets who were before you. Now, verse 13 is now talking about the salt and light. You are the salt of the earth. But if the salt loses its saltiness, how can it be made salty again? It is no longer good for anything except to be thrown out and trampled by man. Now let's stop right here. What is Jesus talking about? Because he's speaking in a parable to them, right? He said, "You are the salt of the earth." So he's telling the people, he's telling you, you are the salt of the earth. But if the salt loses its saltiness, how can it be made salty again? So, what exactly is representing salt? What exactly is he talking about when he said, but if the salt loses its saltiness? Okay, so let's go back up. What he is saying is, if you lose being the peacemaker, if you stop having a pure heart, if you stop showing mercy, if stop being meek, right? If you, uh, you know, begin to, people stop persecuting you because of Jesus, right? This is what he's saying. He's like, if all these things stop and go away, you're losing your saltiness, right? And then it say it is no longer good for anything except to be thrown out and trampled by man, right? It goes on to say in verse 14, you are the light of the world. So he's telling you and I, you are the light of the world. A city on a hill cannot be hidden. Neither do people light a lamp and put it under a bowl. Instead, they put it on its stand, and it gives light to everyone in the house. In the same way, let your light shine before men that they may see your good deeds and praise your Father in heaven. So, what this scripture is saying, you are the light of the world. The way how you let your light shine before man is by showing off your good deeds. You let your light shine before man when you show meekness, when you are hungering and thirsting for righteousness, when you are merciful towards people, when you keep a pure heart. This is how we show our light before man. This is how we let our light shine before man. When you walk in peace, no matter what comes your way, when you choose to be a peacemaker, you're letting your light shine before men. When you are persecuted because of righteousness, when you are falsely accused, when you are insulted by people, and people seeing this, they seeing how you coming up under this persecution, they seeing how you being attacked by the enemy, how you being falsely accused of wrongdoing, the things you haven't even done, but you still standing strong, you still walking in peace, you still being merciful, you still allowing your good deeds to show. This is how we let our light shine before man. I thought this was so good as I was reading this. And he basically was saying, going back up to verse 13, he said, you are the salt of the earth. But if the salt loses its saltiness, how can it be made salty again? So if you stop being good, you stop showing your good deeds, you start walking in peace, and now you rolling over into confusion and drama. If you stop, um, showing mercy towards people, if you allow the enemy to cause your heart to become cold, you're losing your saltiness. you no longer any good for the world. This is what this is saying. So he's telling us, you're the light. He said, listen, you are the light of the world. A city on a hill that cannot be hidden. You can't be hidden because see, when you walk in this way, you can't be hidden. You're gonna stand out. You're the different one, the difference maker. While everyone else is walking in confusion, chaos, drama, right? Um, you know, you know, work, doing these evil deeds and stuff. You over here walking in peace. You walking in love. You showing off your good deeds. You merciful towards people. You hungering for righteousness. You know, you don't care how much persecution you come up under. None of these things will cause you to bow to the enemy. You can't help but stand out from the rest. And that's how your light begin to shine before man. So this is what the Lord is looking for in his children. He's like, come on, you are the light of this world. You cannot be hidden. Let your light shine before man. And this is how we do it. I am Tequila Common. I'll talk to you real soon. Take care.